Alright, so we are going to start the first part here. As I said, I did the trace. The tracing, I just used the Sharpie and the quad side baggie to trace the ham hock on the baggie. As you can see here, M represent muscle, B is a bone, and this is necrotic tissue, which I kind of labeled it. F is fat, and the white spot is the connective tissue. So as we learn, we're going to date it, initial the patients, and we use the clock system to give the orientation to this, the tracing. So I wrote down 12, 6, 9, 3. Alright. So pretty much I just kind of put the baggies on the ham right here and trace it. So now the purpose of this tracing is to measure the surface area. So I did use this device to trace this, to measure the surface area. The surface area used the greatest length by greatest width. First I'm going to measure the ham hock first. We're going to use in the metric system, which is centimeter. So I'm going to measure the greatest length first, right here. So on the actual ham hock, I got about 4.2 centimeter, and then I'm going to measure the greatest width. Right here, which I got about 3.2 centimeter. So I got the surface area from the ham hock at 13.44 centimeter square. Now I'm going to measure the surface area from the baggies. So I'm going to measure the greatest length. So I got about 4.3 centimeter here. And the greatest width, I got about 3.1 centimeter. So the total surface area from the baggie, which what I traced, is 13.33 centimeters square, which you can see that we have the discrepancy here. So when we actually do on the real patient, we should either use it from, the real measure from the actual wound, or you choose from the trace. Okay, now we are in the second part of the sharp debridement lab, which is paring or shaving the callus. So we're going to use the number 10 scalpel here, which I show you. The technique to hold the scalpel is put it between your third and fourth finger right here. Make sure it's stable, not too far and not too close. So, you're gonna actually poke yourself or poke the patient. So try to make sure it's stabilized. Grab the finger, and as you can see here, right, start doing it again. Okay. Then get started doing that. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Alright, well, I think here, so as you can see, I got a little too bright here, so I might ruin the wire tissue right here. Okay, I'm gonna try. Okay, get it thinner. Alright, so since I've been doing it, I think this is my end product. So, as you can see, like the part I do is kind of, you know, it's not so dark like I dyed it for the first time. I'll point out some spot that I think I got a little dark, or like too deep, like here. Okay, like here. That I think I might get on the viable tissue. So, in the real patients, you want to be careful about that. This is what I got here. So, we are going to move on to the third part of the lab, which is cross-hatching. Alright, number 15 scalpel. It's smaller than number 10. Right here. Smaller number 10. And, well, we holding it like a pencil. So, you know, like here. Not so deep. Not so shallow. Make sure that it's stable. And make sure you use at the curve. So, like I say, hold like a pencil. You know, don't poke yourself. Make sure you use the curve. Alright, let's try. So, we're going to cross hatch like a tic-tac-toe. Alright, I'm going to do it on the vertical line first. So, let's start. I don't know, what is it?
Oh,
okay. Alright. Like here. Alright. Going to do some more. The curve. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm still doing great. Here. Okay. The curve part. Okay. Well, I think this one I got a little too deep. Well, okay. Okay. Alright, I think this is good. And this is good. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys. As you can see here. Alright. You pull it apart. And I can tell like my middle one, it's like so, I did it too deep. So in the real patients, always be careful. Okay. I'll put it lightly on here. Lightly on here. Okay. So like I show. Okay. I just did another side earlier, perpendicular to my vertical line. So right now you have the perfect tic-tac-toe. Alright? As you can see, I just kind of pull it apart. And if you don't get too deep, you won't see the viable tissues here. Alright. I'm going to hold the forceps like this. Yeah, I'm kind of comfortable with it. And then the scissor again. Ring finger on one. Make sure that the curved one, you know, the curvy scissor part, it's kind of like on the bottom. So so that's kind of how you notice it. And then index finger on top here. So, all right, here. Okay, all right. I'm gonna start doing it. Make sure you rest comfortable. Okay. So here I pull it, cut it. Easy. Okay. Pull it, cut it. So you kind of just like pull it and cut it. Like, make sure you're comfortable though. Pull it and cut it. Okay. Get it on. Pull it and cut it. Okay. And pull it and cut. Okay. So just keep on doing it. Cut it. Okay. So I recommend that before you actually perform on the patients, you actually, you know, like try to do it first, like on a hog or something else, because actually I've been practicing this for several times. So it's give you like confidence, you know, and some skills, so you kind of know what you did wrong and what you should, you know, do, adjust it to your convenience. So try not to do that on real patients. Okay, pull it and cut it. That's kind of what I do. Okay, see that? All right. So, well, thanks everyone for watching my video. Alright, it's been fun with the lab here. I love it. I hope everyone enjoys and I hope it benefits someone here. Alright guys, you guys have a great day. Thank you.